Hey everybody, my name is Mike Wilson. I'm the founder of myLIFEspeaks, and I want to tell you a story. Actually, it's not just a story. It's something that we would call a miracle. And you hear that word miracle used a lot, but I believe this is really it. It's not coincidence. It's nothing else. It's nothing that can really be explained. It's just a miracle. And so I want to tell you a story about a little boy named Frantzsky. Frantzsky came to live on our campus in Haiti in December of last year, 2012. And when he came to us, his mom had come to us and said, "I don't want him. He's ugly. He's useless," because he was born with club feet. And because he was born with club feet, for 3 years, Frantzsky sat on the front stoop of this little house on a pillow. And Mom fed him just enough to survive, but she never really took care of him. And so when he came to us, he was 3 years old and weighed 15 pounds. And Frantzsky's always kind of been sick, and we've got him now with his family that we've placed him with, his campus family on the myLIFEspeaks campus. John, Donnie, and Juliana are his house parents. He's growing up with their little girl, Danaika, and just recently we added another little girl to the family named Sarah. And so Frantzsky came to live on the myLIFEspeaks campus and had the opportunity to be loved. Our staff cared for him. In fact, before he came to live with his forever family, he actually was fostered by our on-site director and his wife and their family. So Frantzsky grew up with love, and he's changed drastically. He no longer is a screaming, crying child, but he's now happy and smiles, goes through therapy, goes to special ed school. A lot of opportunities for him, but here's what I want to tell you about. Back in March, a friend of mine went to Haiti, and my friend actually works in the medical field. He does some things to partner his company with other organizations that help. And he took one look at Frantzsky and said, "I think he's sick." And Frantzsky had just had malaria and been diagnosed, had gone through the treatment, and really didn't get a whole lot better. And so what happened is my friend said, "Would you please get him blood tested again and let me send that on to a friend of mine who's very familiar with infectious diseases." So we had Frantzsky blood tested again. We sent the results back in, and my friend sent it to his friend that lives in Austin, Texas. And that friend said, "Oh yeah, it's real simple." I got online, looked and saw what mosquito was prevalent in our area, as an infectious disease doctor would do, and said, "Oh yeah, this is what you need. You need to treat him with a drug called Malaria, and it should be done very quickly." Well, we sent that word back to the office in Haiti, and our house parents and our foster parents at the time tried to find the medicine. We couldn't find it, obviously, in our village. Couldn't find it in the near city of Léogâne. We could not find it in Port-au-Prince. Checked all the way up in Cap-Haïtien, which is at the very northern part of Haiti. We couldn't find it there either. So we said, well, we really don't know where to get it. Couldn't find it in the Dominican. Couldn't find it in any neighboring islands either that we could even maybe have it brought to us. And this is where the miracle comes in. Told our friend, my friend here in town, his name's Brent, "Brent, we can't find this." 5 phone calls later, the UN, the United Nations, actually had contacted the manufacturer and had gotten that medicine, and they flew it to Haiti. And then less than a week after he left, Brent had organized that to get it done. And my wife, Missy, actually picked it up in Haiti while she was there. And Frantzsky got his medicine, and he actually is much better now, has gotten over the malaria portion of it. He still has some other issues, and we're trying to work those out. But when you say miracles don't happen, and you think things don't happen today in today's world, I want you to know, we believe that these miracles happen every single day. And I want to tell you, when you're a part of myLIFEspeaks, you are a part of those things. And whether you do it through your company, or whether you do it personally or individually, or you sponsor a child, or whatever you do, I want you to know we thank you for your participation in what we do. And we use that word invest. 4 things: time, effort, energy, and finances. If you'll take the time to get to know us, take the effort to share our story through your lens, take the energy to be a part of the things we do, maybe even going to Haiti with us. And yes, giving financially is a huge part of what we do. When you invest those 4 ways, do you know what happens? Nepli, Haiti is different. And there's a little boy named Frantzsky that's 3 years old that is different because of people just like you. Thank you so much for being a part of myLIFEspeaks. We could not do it without you.